Hey guys, how many of you all have heard a business coach mention email marketing every single time when it comes to promoting an event, getting more sales, and you've given it a shot but you felt that it just did not work for you? So, my question to you is, how big is your email list? Email marketing has always worked, but it also depends on how big your list is and how engaged your list is. So in today's video, I'm just going to break down as to how you can have more people actually be on your list so you can promote things to them. And in the next video, we will be getting into how can you engage with your audience through that list. So I'm sure most of you all already have a lead magnet in place, but it's still not getting you the leads that you want. So what could be the cause of it? So I know many of you all have an email list which is around 200 to 1,000 people, but ideally for you to promote your services, you want to have an email list of 5,000 people at least. Why? Because email marketing is about numbers. The more people you have to market to, the more people who haven't unsubscribed from your list, those are the people who have their eyeballs on whatever you are doing. So the whole purpose is that you use a lead magnet once, get them in, and then provide them with value so that they don't leave your page, right? Now, why are you not getting the emails if your lead magnet is actually good? Many of you all are using websites instead of a sales funnel. So you have understood some components of a sales funnel, which is you need a lead magnet and stuff like that, but you try to use all of that on a website. Your website is static. It's not going to get you sales for the simple reason when people go over there, you're giving them so many options. They can get all your freebies, they know about your services, they know about your personal story, which is why it takes so much of their time up that they don't end up giving you an email or they don't end up giving you their actual email IDs. On the other hand, if you are using a sales funnel, what you should be doing is having a lead magnet which actually solves the problem. So lead magnets could be of various kinds. Most of you all have lead magnets which sound fancy, but they don't solve real problems. So what people would do is they'll use a throwaway email ID, which is an email ID which they don't actually use and it's just a fake one to get whatever they are looking for from that page. You don't want that. You want your lead magnet to be compelling enough that they have to give you their real email ID because they want to know whatever it is that you're going to be teaching them on that lead magnet. So all the business coaches, what they do is they only have one entry for their funnel. They don't have multiple entries, which is they don't have a page where they're talking about their programs in December or their programs in June. They'll just be talking about one entry ticket offer so that then they can promote you to other programs. You need to do the exact same thing. Right now, go to your website, take everything off, just build a landing page and have one entry ticket offer. You can later upsell them to other things. If someone's not willing to spend $30 on you, they are not going to spend $3,000. And whoever has a link tree, delete all your other freebies, everything. You want that to be one entry ticket offer, and that's what you want to be promoting. So you have people getting on your list. So, what should your lead magnet be to actually have these people come on your list? I'll give you an example. Think about your ideal client and every problem they are going through. Actual problems that they are going through, which they are talking about to themselves every single day. And use those problems to build your lead magnet. For example, I help coaches with marketing, right? I know many of you are thinking about your email list. I know many of you are thinking about what lead magnet should you build. So for me, I would build my content around that. So you actually want to listen to these videos and get that help because it's solving a problem you have. So you need to do the same thing for your ideal client. And don't treat the lead magnet as something which is used to capture them, because if they don't like your lead magnet, one, they're never going to open your emails again, and two, they'll think you've wasted their time. You want the lead magnet to be actually genuinely valuable so that they're excited to hear more from you. If this video does not help you, then there's no point of you watching any other video of mine. So you need to go that extra mile to actually give them things that they are looking for. So what we've covered so far is do not use websites, do not use link trees, scrape everything off, have one entry ticket offer as your landing page in your bio, which is where all your email captures would happen. Now, if you all are wondering, you all have other entry ticket offers to promote, which you really have to promote. You can do it, but don't do it in the link of your bio. You can do it in your posts. You can do it with asking them to comment something. So you'll send them that resource and then take their emails from there. But on your bio, it's always only one thing you should be promoting. Now, the other reason is you guys are getting no traffic whatsoever. I have seen coaches who have no followers, who are not running ads, and who have lead magnets, and they're wondering as to why are they not building a list. The list would only happen if people know about you. So at the very minimum, you need to have any one source of traffic. Ideally, you want to have multiple sources of traffic guiding them to the same place. But if you can't manage multiple because you're new, because you don't have the team yet, minimum you need one source of traffic. And putting it in the link in your bio is not you getting a traffic. You need to post about it consistently. You need to talk about it in terms of every problem it could solve. Don't say things like, I'm building something very interesting, or this month I'm building something so exciting. No. What problem is it going to solve for them? Talk in terms of that, and you'll have a lot more sign-ups. So, what you can do is you can use that lead magnet, break it down into many parts, and talk about those parts and videos on threads, on LinkedIn, on your Facebook groups. This way, because you're posting content regularly, people are going to see you more, and then they're more likely to click on that page so they can actually get your lead magnet. That is one. Two, start using paid ads. You don't even need to use expensive ads. You can start with using cheap ads just to have that initial traction for your lead magnets. There are people who spend $300 and they have gotten more than 900 emails. You're paying about $0.3 to get one email, and these are people who you can later promote all your other services to. Now, the thing with ads is your targeting needs to be right. You don't want to have emails which are, again, either throwaway emails, people who are not your ideal client and are not actually going to help you build your brand. A third strategy which you could use to promote is that join all the groups where an ideal client exists, and over there you can talk about your lead magnets. And don't say it in terms of I've built you this. There's this thing which is going to solve XYZ problem of yours, and if you all want it, send me a thumbs up. Then you can share that link, or you can just put the link in the post right on that post itself, so that now you know how many people are actually going on that link and getting your stuff. So 3 ways is traffic, content, and getting on different groups and providing value. The third one, this one kills me, which is you all will provide some free value and you will not ask them to join your email list. I have seen so many coaches have guides to having a better marriage, better business, whatever their ideal audience is, and it's just a document with no lead magnet. Like there's nothing to capture their emails. It's just given to them. Or you all will ask them to watch your YouTube video. You don't know who's watching your YouTube video. So even if they're watching 80% of it and then they forgot about it, you have no idea about it. You could have had a call to action to subscribe to your email list, which could have actually brought them into your funnel, and you could have shown them more YouTube videos, if nothing else. But you did not do that. So you need to ask people to subscribe to your email list. I can't even believe this is something I have to say, but so many of y'all have a YouTube video in the link in your bio or something where you have no idea who's watched it. The other thing you can do as a coach is you can collaborate with other coaches. So if anyone subscribes to their email list, they also get the option to subscribe to yours. This way, through the power of your network, you can have more email subscribers and then you can promote your services. I've seen so many coaches do it. This strategy has worked really well. You could try it yourself. You just need to connect to a few other coaches so you can make this happen. So naturally, people who have a bigger email list are going to have more sales because they have more people to reach out to. Now, I know many of y'all are going to say that there are people who don't have massive lists, but they still make money. Yes, because the current list that they do have is engaging with them. Ideally, what you want is a big list which is engaging with you. But I know most of y'all don't have a big list and y'all don't have all of them engaging with you either, which is why you need to get a bigger list and then focus on how to get that list to be more engaging, because you would only know it if you have people who you can promote it to. So now, what can you do about it today itself? right now, audit what your current strategy looks like. What I mean is, check where most of your current clients came from and what platform are you spending the most time on and where are they getting your lead magnet from. Why? Because you obviously want to double down on the platform from which you're currently getting clients. You want to see which lead magnets are working, and you need to understand that where your ideal client is also spending most of their time on, so you can promote it over there. Then the next thing you want to do is you want to check if your lead magnet is actually worth getting. Would you want your lead magnet, or would you use a throwaway email to get that? Because if it is something generic, if it is something which is not easy to understand as to what the lead magnet would be about, you can expect a throwaway email. Use quizzes. People do give their emails for that. Use mini courses which solve real problems. Right now, if someone had made a mini course about whatever your biggest problem is, you probably wouldn't use a throwaway email. So do that. Then the next thing you need to do is have multiple ways for people to opt into that lead magnet. So most of you all just have it on your Instagram and the link in your bio, which is not enough because not everyone is spending their time looking at the link in your bio. If you're using Facebook, have a link in Facebook. If you're using Threads, have a link in Threads. Have a call to action. Send a thumbs up. Could be anything. But have multiple ways for people to opt in. So now you have data to compare which one is working the best for you so far and which one do you need to double down on. So one mistake I see most of y'all make is that sometimes you get so focused on building your list that you completely forget about quality. If you have 5,000 people on your list and even 50 of them are not opening your emails, then the entire list is pointless. So stop. So you at the same time need to be focusing on engaging your audience, and that's what my next video is going to be about. More than that, every person on your list has made a micro commitment to you that your free offer was worth their actual email. So don't treat your email marketing as a platform where you go up to people and just keep telling them buy now, buy now, buy now, because then they're just going to unsubscribe. You want to build an actual relationship which leads to sales. So I hope this video has helped you, and stay subscribed so you can actually learn how to engage that audience's